Hello, colleagues. All right, we are now in our part 2 of the syllabus overview. We are about halfway through the syllabus, and I wanted to ensure that we had plenty of time to review each of the syllabus pages and if there was any discussion to be had. So, we just mentioned grades in the end of Part 1, Syllabus Overview. Beginning Part 2, Syllabus Overview, we will talk about incomplete grades and incomplete grade contracts. A grade of incomplete may be given at the discretion of the instructor. This is not a promised expectation. Please note that I rarely, if ever, offer an incomplete opportunity, an incomplete grade. Along with an incomplete grade, we must complete an incomplete grade contract and submit it to the Associate Dean's office. Again, I rarely, if ever, offer someone an opportunity for an incomplete grade. Therefore, maintaining timeline, self-regulatory behaviors, and efforts is a vital aspect of our course experience. Concerning a statement on professional dispositions, each student must read and follow the Statement on Professional Dispositions, Disposition Expectations check sheet, and Disposition Resolution process that's provided at this hyperlink. As a CAPE accredited institution, UHCL only recommends for certification those persons who have demonstrated the necessary dispositions associated with the professional educator. Therefore, you will be evaluated upon these professional dispositions each and every course, each and every semester that you are taking in a College of Education course. Concerning 6-drop rule, very important for anyone in an undergraduate course who is not grandfathered, and I don't know if we have any people who might be considered grandfathered, so we will act as if there are no grandfather exceptions. We are looking at a 6-drop rule. So, students who entered college for the first time in fall of 2007 or later should be aware of the course drop limitation imposed by the Texas legislature. So, dropping this or any other course between the first day of class and the census date does not affect your 6-drop rule count. So, by the census date, the first day of class and the census date, if you choose to drop after listening to this syllabus overview and looking at the course experience and thinking, I'm taking too many classes, I can't deal with this course as well. If you drop the course prior to the census date, it will not be counted against your 6-drop mandate. However, if you're dropping a course between the census date and the last day to drop a class for the semester or session, it will count as one of your 6 permitted drops. And this is vitally important to you because you are only allowed 6 course drops, and then you will be paying a different rate. I strongly urge you to look at the information associated with the 6-drop rule that's offered through the university, and if you want to, go and check out the Texas legislature's expectations concerning these rules. For university policies, we have an Americans with Disabilities statement. If you require any type of additional support that I need to know about, it is vitally important that you discuss this with the disability services, and either they can contact me or I'm more than happy to speak with you to make sure that you have the best possible experience. However, documentation through the Disability Services Office is necessary and appropriate. So, academic honesty policy. The statement is, I will be honest in all my academic activities and will not tolerate dishonesty. I am very serious about this. Sharing work during group work is acceptable. Offering someone else your assignment and they submit it as their own assignment is absolutely not acceptable. Taking someone else's work and presenting it as your own, absolutely not acceptable. There are so many aspects that fall under an academic honesty policy. Any concerns will not be tolerated. So, pedagogy and professional responsibility standards are listed at the Texas Education Agency's website. You are strongly encouraged to review these, as all teachers must meet the standards that address pedagogy and professional responsibilities. Texas teacher standards are also necessary and appropriate to review. The State Board for Educators Certification, also known as SBEC, creates standards for beginning educators, and you really need to understand what these expectations are at this point in the process. Yes, you will be addressing these standards throughout your teacher education program, but understanding and acknowledging them now, taking the time to review them now, will help you as you move forward. As well, pre-kindergarten guidelines, TEA requires a link to the pre-kindergarten guidelines also be included. So if you are interested in early childhood, pre-kindergarten, as well as EC through 6, early childhood through 6 core subjects, generalist syllabi, need to include this information, and you are strongly encouraged to review it. So, we have an academic calendar. Please note that the original academic calendar was August 28th through December 16th semester because we have lost the first week of our semester due to Tropical Storm Harvey. I have offered a revised September 5th through December 16th academic calendar. Please note that the hyperlinks at the very beginning of the academic calendar of important dates takes you directly to the University of Houston Clear Lake website, where you can also find this information. The information offered herein is what was offered prior to the first day of the August 28th begin semester. For initial certification standards, there are initial certification standards that must be met within the state of Texas, and these are here for your review, as well as the next page. As well, ISTE is the technology professional organization, National Professional Technology Organization, and they have just come out with new 2017 standards for educators that I have included herein, as well as a link that takes you directly to the ISTE webpage where you can find this information. It's broken up into 2 different areas, Empowered Professional and Learning Catalyst. Under Empowered Professional, please note that we have 3 standard areas with additional substandards. The standards are for the learner, leader, and citizen. And Learning Catalyst, the major areas are collaborator, designer, facilitator, and analyst. Please review these standards. They are the latest and greatest of the ISTE standards for educators as of 2017. And speaking with some classroom educators who are also school-based coaches, they're telling me that the technology texts, Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, the technology texts are being replaced with the ISTE standards. I'm not sure if that is merely a rumor. I haven't checked up on it, but it is very useful to review the ISTE standards for educators. Concerning the assignments, the meat of our course information. As of September 1st, I have revised the information. During Monday, September 4th, we do have a university holiday. As I noted previously, the very first week of our traditional semester, the university was closed due to Tropical Storm Harvey, and we are playing a little bit of catch-up. On the positive side, Unit 1 and Unit 2 are not difficult units to achieve. So, during this week, I have collapsed our Unit 1 and Unit 2 into a 1-week event where everything is due on September 12th. I'm revising Unit 1, 2 due dates as September 12th as well. They were originally on September 5th, which is just silly, considering we're not actually beginning the semester until the 5th, and that will be revised shortly. So Unit 1, it's just about creating a photo story representation of yourself as an introduction to who you are as a teacher candidate professional. What are your areas of expertise, subject matter expertise, your experiences working in the classroom? Have you been a substitute teacher in the past? Also, sending me an email through your UHCL email address. Setting up your Google account in case you don't already have one, or you may want to set up a separate Google account specifically for this course experience. And we also have a class discussion and a reflective blog. The reflective blog is just addressing what you have discussed in each of the different units, as well as sometimes there are additional prompts for you to reflect upon and post your discussion, your reflective blog. So for Unit 1, everything will be due on September 12th. For Unit 2, everything will be due on September 12th. Unit 2 is merely manipulating different types of digital images, resizing them, creating a social justice collage, focusing upon your choice of a topic that is social justice related, and developing a collage of pictures, putting pictures together in different ways and means to tell a story about the social justice topic that you have decided upon. And also notice another reflective blog. We will meet on September 11th. Notice everything from Unit 1 and Unit 2 is not due until September 12th. We are meeting on September 11th. So if you are just in absolute chaos and cannot figure out what these first 2 units are about, we're meeting on September 11th, a day before everything is due. So if there is chaos, we can talk about it and address the concerns. However, on September 11th, Monday, September 11th, our Unit 3 will focus upon Google Sites course e-portfolio that you're going to be creating. There is a template out there. A teacher's self-inspiration map. Notice inspiration, that's software. You're going to draw a teacher and, again, a reflective blog. And please notice on September 12th, I am traveling for conference work. I'm attending a Financial Education Association annual meeting, presenting a few different topics, as well as attending the conference. So, Unit 4 will be an online event where we are creating newsletters and, of course, reflective blog. Unit 5, we're meeting Monday, September 25th. We're talking about lesson plans and maps and graphic novels. We will have an online class discussion as well as reflective blog. We are meeting again October 2nd for Unit 6. We're talking about engagement with interactive applications and online gaming, digital games and such, and another reflective blog. Please notice October 4th through 8th, I will be attending Southwest Regional Association of Teacher Educators 2017, that should be Southeast Regional, 2017 annual meeting. Unit 7 is focused upon explore data collection and data analytics, learner analytics, and all data analytics and learner analytics is doing is looking at the data, seeing patterns, seeing areas of concern per student, so that as an instructor, as an educator, we can more fully address each student's needs. Unit 8 is about Movie Maker and then another reflective blog. Meeting October 23rd, we will be focusing upon user-controlled PowerPoint, which means it's not going to be a linear format where you button click and you go through the slides. It's going to be more of a user-controlled environment where it will not be linear, it will be non-linear, where the learner, the user, has to click buttons in order to come up with different products, such as many people have used Jeopardy games in the past as a non-linear PowerPoint environment. That's one of the staples that we see all the time. And then a reflective blog. Unit 10 will be online about evaluation. November 6th we're meeting, talking about lesson plans and comparing lesson plan formats. Monday, November 13th, we have a group project. Units 12 and 13 will both be a group project, and then Unit 14, November 27th, we are meeting to again talk about the e-portfolio and update it with certificates, course evaluations, and all that good stuff. This should be an amazing semester together, and I'm so excited to get started, and especially to meet you this coming Monday, not September 4th, September 11th. Take care.